Welcome to part 3 of our mini-series on distance control. Now we've understood that a ball moving low and running is easier to judge distance than a high shot that stops. We then went to understand in lesson 2 that the shot that runs is in the draw spin family, where the ball is curving right to left and running as it hits the ground. And the high shot was more of the backspin fade spin family that hit the ball higher and the ball checked as it bounced but probably jumped to the right. So with the draw spin chip and run, you would see the ball curve in flight. You would not see a wedge curve in flight over this distance. Now when I was a little boy, my first bicycle had 1 gear. And then when I was older, my dad bought me a bicycle with the Sturmey Archer 3-speed gearbox. And then when you go on to be a teenager, you get your first racing bike with 16 gears, the derailleur gears, I remember in my case. So let's just imagine that I only had 1 gear in golfing terms. I've just got my putter. Now we've got 10, 20, 30, 40 yard and the 50-yard flag, and I think it's a wonderful way of judging distance. You can do it on the putting green with just your right hand only, but when you're doing this on the tee or on the mown practice area, you can judge. You don't need a Bushnell to work this out for you. You can just look. So I'm now going 20 yards, I'm rolling the ball. I just look at it, and somewhere down in the old computer it tells me how hard to hit it. You can't work this stuff out. You just look at it and you practice it. This is 30 yards but up a little bit of a bank. Okay, so the ball's hugging the contours all the way. Just left that as the first one I've left short. Always annoying. Come on, Luther, get the ball past the hole. There we are, got that to pin high. Let me just do one really bang on that's the right direction as well. 3rd time lucky. Good. Now, what I'm showing you there is the ball that succeeded. Not only was the line very good, but it rolled from 100% of its distance. So, if that's the first gear, find out how far you can hit it with the putter. It's a great way of getting the body to understand that the short game is not about being gentle. It's actually about being quite positive and quite bold. I was not hitting that 30-yard putt gently, let me assure you. So let's go to the next gear in the bicycle. Let's just go to my 8 iron. Okay, and I can chip with my 8 iron, 10 yards, and I get a sense that the ball flew for 50 and ran for 50. If I go 20, again it appears to go 50% through the air and 50% along the ground. Let's go 30. A little bit lively on that one, but we're getting a sense that the ball's flying quite a long way, 50% of its travel through the air, and then it releases. So that was the 2nd gear in my bicycle. Let's now go to the 6 iron. Okay. So I pull the 6 iron up my sleeve, I make it into a putter. You can use your putting grip for this if you like. The ball doesn't fly very much before it runs. Using the putting grip. So probably the 6 iron I'm getting 35–40% carry and the rest roll. 30 yards. A little bit brave on that one. Just determined to get at the bank. There you go. I just know from the strike that I got the distance exactly as I meant to. So there we have it. You don't have 1 putter in your bag, you've got 9 irons and a putter. You've now got a choice of 10. Your putter rolls the ball 100%. Your 5 iron flies it 30, runs it 70. Your 8 iron flies it 50, runs it 50, roughly. And your log wedge flies it 95 and runs it 5. So, not a question of how far you are from the flag that determines your choice. It's the proportion of roll and carry. And if you can putt it, putt it. That's your safest bet. If you can't putt it, play a running chip. If you can't stop a running chip in time, play a lofted chip. And if it's too far for a lofted chip, take more club or start to pitch.